So tell me, you have been on both the sides. You have used internet as a learner of the English language, and you're also a YouTuber. So tell me about both the roles.
So first of all, I would like to tell you about the consumer of internet. I have been consuming knowledge of English through internet only. This
Other YouTubers who upload content related to grammar, or how to use some specific vocabulary, etc. So what do you think? Does that help at a greater level, or even the conversational videos are quite helpful?
I feel that both have its own significance. The people who are not good with their grammar, they should focus on these kinds of videos. But
Mhm.
otherwise, if you really want to speak only, then these conversational videos are going to help you. That is, if you want to get the knowledge of English as a subject, you want to improve your grammar, you should watch other channels where
Good evening, Miss Karishma.
yeah, very good evening, ma'am.
Am I audible and visible? Everything is fine?
Yes, yes, everything is just perfect.
Great. This is the first session I believe we are having.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Right, great. So, how has your day been, and how does it look ahead for you?
The day has been really great, and it is also feeling great, like it is going to be good. And let me, should I give my introduction first?
Yes, yes, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see on screen, my name is Karishma Chauhan. I am from Gurgaon. By profession, I'm an advocate. I'm also a mother of two kids, and I'm also a part-time YouTuber. Yeah, that's all about me.
Wow, that's all about you. That's a whole lot about you, Miss Karishma. You're handling so many things at a time. Great,
Yeah.
lovely. Let me also quickly introduce myself. My name is Lamika, as you can see, and I'm a soft skills trainer, a communication coach, and a spoken English tutor here at Englishyaari. And I have been a freelancer trainer since the last 2 years, more than 2 years, I would say. And prior to being a trainer, I was in the corporate sector, a long stint in the corporate sector. I was a media professional. I was in media.
Oh,
So, and I'm based out of Mumbai. So that's about
okay,
me.
that's great. That's really great.
Thank you so much. And so I'm really impressed by the various roles you are playing, Miss Karishma. You are an advocate, you are a mother of two kids. That itself is a handful, I'm sure. Uh,
Yes.
right? And a YouTuber, that's again quite a lot of effort and time you need to invest, right? So, how do you manage
Yes.
these roles? How do you juggle these roles?
See, it's like more than 1.5 years that I've started my YouTube channel. So now I'm very much habitual of dealing all these things together. That
Mhm.
was the only time when I've started my own law firm and I'm working as an advocate. So by the time like it's been 1 or 2 years, so I'm very much habitual of managing everything. So no issues, no difficulties now.
Okay, that's nice. So, you have learned how to manage everything
How
over
to
a
manage?
period of time. Great.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
how about what are your timings for practicing? Are
Okay,
there
so
specific?
for yeah, for my law firm for the hearings specifically, it is 10:30 to 1:30, during which um in this time I have to attend hearings, and after that
Okay.
I work for like YouTube. YouTube doesn't take much time, to be honest, because I upload only conversational videos these days, so that's very easy. We just need to record them and simply upload them. There's no much editing required. It doesn't take time actually.
Okay, okay. Now you have got so used to it that it's like happens at the click of a button, probably for
Yes,
you,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Great. Okay, and how has your English Yari journey been? Tell me what are some of the issues you've been facing and how you've been overcoming them. How's the journey been so far?
It is quite well. My journey has been good till now. I have been facing issues like with my grammar. Even now, I am not really good with my grammar. I used to make mistakes while speaking,
Hmm.
and and that is still going on, and that is the reason I am on Englishyaari. So probably I'll be improved within few months.
Okay, okay. So grammar is a area of
Main,
concern for you.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm sure Englishyaari sessions will definitely help you, and it has been helping you since so long, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay, so the topic for the session is internet. Are you okay with that? I don't really want to ask you specific questions, but I'm more intrigued about your journey as a YouTuber and the use of internet. You are an active user of internet, so to say, right? So
Anything is okay for me. Yeah.
okay. So tell me, you have been on both the sides. You have used internet as a learner of the English language and for your profession and for knowledge and entertainment, all sorts of things, right? And you're also a YouTuber. So tell me about both the roles. What is it that you enjoy, and how has your learning been as a normal YouTuber, as a consumer of content and a creator of content?
Okay. So first of all, I would like to tell you about the consumer of internet. I have been consuming knowledge of English through internet only. This is the only way like I learned English. I
Mm-hmm.
started listening videos on YouTube, and this is how I improved. After
Mm-hmm.
that, and you won't believe, but this idea has come to my mind only when I was learning. I thought of, instead of watching others, why I should not create my videos. This is how I can improve my language as well, because if I am going to upload videos on daily basis, then obviously it is going to give me a good practice. So if I am
Mm-hmm.
practicing, I'm 100% going to improve, and that's the only reason I've started my YouTube channel. And I am very much passionate about this YouTube. Actually, to be honest, I'm not getting much money from this, but
Mm-hmm.
still I'm spending a lot of time on it. It's only
Mm-hmm.
because of my passion, because I
Okay.
love to create videos and post on YouTube. So I am very active consumer of internet, as a learner also, or now as a content creator. You know what? When I started my channel, I used to upload individual content, my own content, especially, and in those videos, I used to share the methods of learning English, like how am I learning, what are the things am I doing right now to overcome this and this fear. So but after that, when I was like familiar with the language, I feel like, okay, now I should upload conversational videos. This is how I can improve, and also I can share some knowledge with my viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the reason I joined, once I joined Clappingo before this Englishyaari, and now I am taking subscription of Englishyaari and uploading regular videos there. So yeah, that is it.
Okay, quite interesting. So you have been learning, and in your learning journey, you realize that why not help other English learners as well from your journey and from your conversations. So tell me, these conversations, these are general conversations which are uploading the same conversations, right? So
Yes.
is it really helpful for other learners of English language? Because I've seen a lot of other YouTubers who upload content related to grammar, or how to use some specific vocabulary, etc. So, what do you think? Does that help at a greater level, or even the conversational videos are quite helpful?
I feel that both have its own significance. If I talk about the people who are not good with the people who are not good with their grammar, they should focus on these kinds of videos. But
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, if you really want to speak only, then these conversational videos are going to help you. That is the only thing which can help in speaking practice. If you want to get the knowledge of English as a subject, you want to improve your grammar, you should watch other channels where you are getting these kinds of content. But if your motive is to improve your English and to speak fluent English, then I don't think that you should work on your grammar first and then vocabulary and all. If you start listening these kinds of videos, and even if you start creating these kinds of videos, you will 100% going to learn something. And this is
Mm-hmm.
the only way you can enhance your English language and you can speak really well. This is how
Okay.
I have learned, and many other people are learning in this way actually, and that is the truth.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you made a very valid point. I know a lot of learners who get very fixated about grammar. A lot of learners that I want to understand the grammar first. Why is this simple? Why is this passive? Why is this active? Why is this
Hmm.
like so it gets very complicated. What you said, I completely agree with you. I tell my learners the same thing, that don't get so fixated about grammar, because you'll get so confused and you lose interest. So
Yes.
this is a valid point, that listening more and more and making conversations, practicing yourself is a very interesting way, I would say, to
Interesting
learn
way.
rather
Yeah.
than like mugging up or like an academic study. This is more
Yes, yes,
interesting and I think easier way of picking up the conversational abilities at least. Yeah, I completely
yes,
agree
yes.
with you. Right. Okay. Tell me, the weekend is coming up, right? We are on a Friday evening. So, what plans for the weekend? Or I would like to ask you, what would be an ideal weekend for you? You are, handling so many different roles, and I'm sure, you know, you want to rest, and there's a self care and work life balance. So, what's an ideal
Okay.
weekend for you?
I do not really focus on my self care, to be honest, and I more focus to utilize my time to enjoy. However, this time, like I am not in my in-laws' house, I am here in Delhi with my
Mm-hmm.
mother because holidays are going on. So with kids, I am at my mother's place. So the weekend is going to spend here only. So there is no such a specific plans, but otherwise, if I would be at my home, I would surely make plan to watch a movie with my husband. This is usually we do, and every Saturday or Sunday we plan to watch a movie at night. Try to put my babies on sleep on time, and then like 2 to 3 hours, we watch movie. This is what
Okay.
we generally do, and this is my ideal weekend. I want to spend some time watching movies. Yeah.
Okay, so you are a movie buff like me. I am crazy about movies, let me tell you, and I'm crazy about travel. So these are two things which I really, really enjoy a lot. So my weekends are also, I have movie nights on Saturdays, Friday nights, and Saturday nights. So what kind
Okay.
of genre would do you like?
I would love to prefer like romantic as well as family movies, drama,
Mm-hmm.
comedy.
Okay.
But sometimes it horror also, like there's a recent like movie release, Shaitan. I would love to watch it. However, it is not yet on Netflix, so I have to wait for it. My kids are
Yeah.
very small. One is only 10 months old, so it's not possible for me to go for a movie. So I
Yeah.
have to control my emotions and I have to keep patience. And then I'm gonna watch this movie when it will be on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah. Even, yeah, a lot of people prefer it that way when they don't get time to actually go out to the
Yeah.
theaters, and they wait for it to release on OTT platforms, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, right. So are you do you think that OTT is going to take over the theater experience completely? Is it slowly dying down? There was a period during COVID that, you know theaters were
That
going through a bad
is,
time.
yes, somewhere it is happening, but I feel that theater is theater. Nobody can replace it. It can be a substitute for theater. If the people are not able to go or watch a movie on theater, they can watch it. It can work as a substitute, but the primary and the main motive of theater is to entertain people, especially if I talk about the family people. Like being a mother, I can correlate when my kids will grown up. I will surely go to the theater for watching movies instead of watching on Netflix and all. For
Hmm.
couple, I can say that sometimes it's compulsory. They want to spend some time, so they choose theater over the Netflix. And Netflix is only for the people like who are single, who cannot obviously single person, what will he do going to the theater? So it's better to invest time like at home and they can watch. And I have seen that single people do more binge watching on Netflix or other OTT platforms instead of the couples or like the family people. We don't get this much time. We have specific time and we would like to utilize it as fullest. So
Hmm.
not now, but maybe after few years when my kids will grown up, I will try to watch a movie in a month at least. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So when was the last time you watched a movie in the theaters? Do you remember?
Recently, recently,
Oh,
the
you
last
did
time when I
manage. So which was?
last time 3 months ago when I visit my mother's place again, so I leave my kids, both of kids, to her, and she was taking care of them. And for 3 hours, or I think 2 hours, I watched the movie Donkey, and it was really nice movie and nice experience watching with one of my best friend. So when I
Oh,
came to Delhi, whenever I come to Delhi, I try watching movie with my friend, and I can
right.
leave my kids to my mom. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Visiting your mom has a lot of good
Benefits.
benefits. Yes, definitely. You can
Yes,
be relaxed. You can be like
yes,
without care in the world and catch up with your school buddies or childhood
yes,
buddies.
yes, yes,
Spend some quality time, chit chat with them. Yeah, I
yes,
know that's a completely different feeling for all married women. I
yes.
understand. Right. Okay. Okay. Let us do a quick little activity, Ms. Karishma. I'm going to give you a line. Okay. It's a saying. Take take your time, gather your thoughts, and speak on that about that line, whatever comes to your mind. Okay. Right? Like an extempore kind of a activity.
I can
Right?
do it. No issue.
Great. Okay. So the line is, laughter is the best medicine.
Oh my God, I got the same line last time, and I've already spoke on about that. So I just want something new.
Okay, okay, no problem. I can give you something else. What can I give you? Okay. I don't want to give you anything very heavy kind of a thing. That is why.
You can give
Um,
me, I can try, no issues.
okay. The world is almost coming to an end. Okay, and you are stranded on an island. Okay,
Okay.
right? And there's only few people around you, and it's this calamity. It's like a calamitous situation, and everybody's running around trying to survive. How will you handle this situation? What will be your thoughts, and what will you want to will you be like, okay, let me collect most of my things, or let me experience whatever comes to your mind. You have just few days, the world is going to end.
Okay. So am I with my family there, or I was like alone on that island?
Family is there, chalo. ठीक है. I'm just making it up on the spur of the moment.
Oh, okay. So like
Yeah.
if the world is going to end, so we
Hmm.
can't do anything in that situation. That is the something which is not in our hand. And
Hmm.
even if we want to control this situation, we can't do anything because
Hmm.
that is something very natural. It can happen and you cannot protect with it. It is like a natural calamity, like earthquake. So it happens. We try to run over the situation, but if it happens, it happens. You cannot control it. Nothing is in your hand. But still you what is the most precious and important thing you want that time is to be with your family. So my first priority is to gather my all family members if they are not with me at that moment. If I am on the island, if maybe they are enjoying somewhere else and I'm enjoying somewhere else, and all of a sudden something happened,
Hmm.
so I will try to rush towards my family. I will try to find all the members of my family first, especially my kids, my husband, and everyone whosoever with me at that time. And then we will sit and then we will decide like what we have to do. We have to, remember or recollect all the memories before we die. And if
Yeah.
there is any situation like the last effort, everyone should say like we should keep trying
Hmm.
until we get into that particular situation. So, if we are safe that time, we should try to escape from the situation if we can. And if we couldn't, then that is the secondary thing. We don't know. We can only try to think out of different ways of helping us to run out of the situation. So, we will make a plan, and obviously, we will talk some love things related to I don't know what we do. This is just the imaginary thing. I have never imagined in that way.
Yeah.
But maybe if it is going to be happen, this is the only scene. Also,
Yeah.
I must be scared. Oh, there will be some scared or what do we say?
I'll be
Mm,
scared, or there will be some fear in
fear.
my
There
yeah.
will be, yeah, there will be 100% there will be this fear in each of every person's mind, and we
Yeah.
all are going through the same phase. We all are trying to calm others. Obviously in that situation kids will going to ask a lot more questions, so I have to
Hmm.
prepare my mind for answering
Hmm.
them. And
Hmm.
obviously it is not such a good thing because I cannot imagine it. Being a mother, you cannot imagine that something is going to end, including your kids, like everything is going to end. So
Hmm.
this is a very critical situation, I would say, and no one can explain the reality until we face it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very kind of a difficult situation and thought to even imagine, right? Yeah.
Imagine.
Let's change the mood a bit. Let's change the mood a bit. Great. Okay, so if you had to go back in your childhood, right? Suppose you get to time travel, like time travel. ठीक है? So you get to go back to your childhood days. So as a kid, what would you do differently, or what would you like to do if given an opportunity to go back into your childhood?
I would try to learn something which can make me beautiful, because I used to look behenji when I was in my childhood. I was not so good looking, and but after some time when I was into the job and after marriage, I realized that the time has been changed. Now you cannot be in the same look you used to look like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. The time has been changed very drastically. So
Mhm.
ultimately, I want to learn few tips like how to do makeup and all, because I really don't know anything in the name of makeup.
Mhm.
I can put on only one lipstick. Other than that, I don't know anything. I want to learn something. I want to improve this skill, and if possible, I will do a professional course for that, so that it can make me beautiful for the rest of my life. Yeah, that is it.
Mhm. Wow. Okay, that's quite a
Different.
impactful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From going back to childhood, and you were a little bit concerned about your looks over there. Okay, I could relate to what you said because I am absolutely zero with makeup. The only thing I can do
Same.
is lipstick. I can apply
Lipstick.
is lipstick.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm extremely bad if I have to dress up for a function or a wedding. I am such a bad, person at handling makeup. I have to rely on
Yes.
others, and yeah,
But
especially the
I
liner and mascara. I can never get the liner right. I can never ever get the liner right.
liner I can still do, but the main problem is with foundation and the, yeah, making your face looking clean and neat. I don't know how girls do
Yeah.
these. Like every person is able to do that. They put little foundation, or I don't know. So many steps are including in that. I don't know
Hmm.
any of them, and that's the most difficult part when it comes to makeup. And liner and lipstick both are okay for me. I can do them, but apart from it, I don't know anything. Like how to
Okay.
create base. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, even I'm even worse at liner. At least you can do the liner bit.
I can
I'm
do it.
bad. Even at that, I have to rely on other people. Yeah, it's an art
Okay.
actually. And what you said is
Yes,
true, that that look of you have applied makeup, but it's not looking as if you have. The look is not that heavy makeup wala look,
heavy
I would
makeup.
say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's something which we need to learn. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
not
same.
really great at that. Okay. Okay. So we are almost up on time, Ms. Karishma. Time for feedback. Okay. Um, you are speaking so well. I did not find any fillers in your conversation. That's a great thing because a lot of learners use fillers left, right, and center in that 10-15 minutes of conversation. That's the best part. And you're so full of energy, positive, enthusiastic. You have that, you're not talking in a monotone. It's not one track kind of. You have, your fluctuations, your modulation, everything is great. Body language is good. Like you said, yes, grammar little bit minor, here and there are some minor corrections which needs to be looked at, but otherwise you're doing a great job. The next step would be to, yes, grammar focus has to be there, definitely. The next step would be to bring in some more advanced vocabulary.
Advanced
That's a very
vocabulary.
natural progression. That's a natural progression for any language, right? That can happen simultaneously. You don't have to wait कि मेरा grammar ठीक करूंगी फिर मैं vocabulary.
Yes.
It's a normal process, and it's a gradual process, but it can happen simultaneously. So coming to the specific feedback, Ms. Karishma, twice you mentioned listening. Okay, listening something twice. Listening to, the preposition to will be used with
Yes.
listening always. I'm listening
Okay.
to music, I'm listening to this podcast too. Okay, so
Okay.
the two was missed out. When
So
you was
listening to
talking,
YouTube videos.
or watching, you watch YouTube videos, right? Do you listen to YouTube
Yeah.
videos? YouTube is
We
more of a
listen to
visual medium.
podcast.
We
Yeah, we
listen to
listen to
podcasts,
podcast.
I watch
Audio
YouTube videos.
books. Yeah,
Yeah,
we watch videos. Yeah.
listening to, right? And when you were talking about your YouTube journey, you said that it's more of, I like uploading videos. It's not about money. I'm not making too much money. So there is a term called I haven't yet monetized my YouTube channel. You could use that word, right?
No, it has monetized.
Oh, you have monetized?
Yes, I'm getting
Okay,
income
great.
from YouTube, but it is not as much like it should
Okay.
like
So you can
yeah.
say that I have monetized my YouTube channel. I'm not making much money. Se better hai ki I have
Yes.
monetized the channel, but I'm still at a growing stage. That's what. Sorry, I did not catch that right. Okay. Yeah. And you said that when you are at your mother's place, you put your babies on sleep. You put your babies to sleep. I put them to sleep. On
Okay.
sleep mode. Put my babies to sleep. Excuse me. Kids will grown up. When my kids will be grown up,
Okay, when they
or
will
when
be
my
grown
kids
up.
are grown up. So that
Okay.
be preposition. Okay, and utilize as fullest. Utilize at the best or at the fullest.
At the fullest. Okay.
Right? Yeah. And the past, I noticed the past tense. You have not made much of past tense errors, at least in this conversation. That's good. But at one point, you said that when I visit my mother, I leave my kids.
Visit.
You were talking about just recent past May. So when I visited my mother, I left my kids with her and I went out to catch a movie with my friend. So that's one little small little thing. And memories. You don't need to say
Memories.
memories, though the spelling is MEMO, but we don't exaggerate the O. We
Yes,
say
yes, yes. It's
right.
memories, yeah.
Cool. Otherwise, everything is good. Just keep up the good work and keep learning. That's
Thank you.
interesting journey. Any questions or queries you have, please shoot.
No, not now. It's such a lovely session. I've learned a lot of things from you, and thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Thank you. My pleasure. It was interesting speaking to you. It was a good conversation, a very heart to heart kind of a conversation. Thanks a ton. Hope to see you again soon and
Again.
keep up your good work. Take care and have a good weekend.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.